Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for January the 22nd. Yesterday, I'm so sorry that it's late, but I had some technical difficulties. I've got a new mic because I believe that the audio on the last videos weren't great, so I decided to take a break and do the videos today. Now, Libra. Welcome to your reading. As I said, this is a general reading. So if you would like a personal reading, information will be all over my video and in the show more section below. Now, for those of you who've never tuned in, I do a download before I do the cards and then I pull the cards. So I did the download yesterday and the cards were pulled today. So, Libra, relax, take care of yourself, exercise and diet. Your health will improve. Get plenty of sleep and drink plenty of water. Open up to friends and family and allow them to help you. So it's allowing people to help you with whatever you're going through. And that's for people with health challenges. And even if you don't have health challenges, the message is to get enough sleep and enough rest and relaxation. And your first card that comes up for you, Libra, is the Empress, one of my favorite cards. Listen, the Empress is full of magic. She's pregnant, look. She's pregnant with brilliant ideas. I mean, you could be... somebody could be actually pregnant, but I usually interpret this as this is a really auspicious card. It is a manifesting, magical, creative energy, right? And this, honestly, I really get a strong feeling that meditation will absolutely, like focusing on meditation, you know, you'll receive these incredible creative ideas. So that's the message with that. And meditation is really good for de-stressing and relaxation, because that message really was about de-stressing as well. And for those of you who have health challenges, now the Four of Earth, right? The Four of Earth is about holding on to something that doesn't work for you. It can be old paradigms, old belief systems. It can be financial. Sometimes when the Four of Earth comes up, it means that perhaps you've got some money, but you're afraid to spend it. You're afraid to let it go out. You know, we can all be there sometimes. It's like you don't believe that it's going to be replenished, right? So you're afraid to spend it. And so you're almost miserly with it, right? So when this card comes up, it's saying, listen, you know, it's okay to spend the money. I'm not saying go out shopping and go nuts, you know, online shopping or anything like that, but spend it thoughtfully, you know, like if you have the money, give a little away to charity, help someone, take someone out for dinner, treat yourself. Because sometimes when you're feeling here, you've got this energy going on, it's because that you don't feel abundant. And so sometimes it's important to treat yourself, you know, to a massage or, you know, manicure, pedicure, or whatever it is that really makes you feel luxurious and abundant. So money's energy, darling, you know, it's not really money. It represents money, right? It represents gold, that paper and coins, but abundance really is the fruit in the trees and the fruit in the forest, and you know, food that we find that we can forage for. I mean, that's abundance, isn't it? And a roof over our heads. So I say all that to say that it's, you know, money is energy. So give and then you'll receive. But give wisely and thoughtfully. So the next card that comes up is the sun. The sun's shining on you. That's a wonderful, fantastic card. And it's quite apropos for what's happening at the end of the month. We've got this super blue blood full moon at the end of the month. And it's in Leo, right? And the sun is Leo. It's like you're a star. We should be leaning, it's like being heart-centered and leaning towards Leo. We've got this Leo Aquarius energy going on for the next, I think it's like 18 months. So it's really interesting because they're kind of opposite spectrums. So anyway, enough about that. I'll talk about that in my other videos. But underneath the sun, clarifying, is the page of water, and that usually indicates new relationships or news of a new relationship, because pages are like messengers kind of thing. So you can get text messages, you can get emails, you could get, somebody could come out of the blue and ask you out or tell you that they're attracted to you. Lovely. It's emotional. It's a kind of a spark, a start of something. And so very favorable. Now, the last card we've got, it's not the last card, but on the top deck, it's the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands, look at that. It's like you've taken on too much and it's over the top, and it's really hard to, this blocks you, right? I call it, I can't get it there, look. It's like crawling on the floor with a great big, triangle of thorny bushes on top of him. And this is, I call this the people-pleasing card because, as we know, people-pleasing actually does the opposite. It's the antithesis for pleasing people. So this is the people please. It's taking on too much. It's agreeing to do something that's out of your range. So when this card comes in, it's asking you to recognize your limitations. Really be honest with yourself. What can you take on? Because sometimes we're like, oh, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. And then you really annoy people because you can't follow through. It's impossible sometimes. So when this card comes up, it's saying either delegate, drop some of that bundle, darling, because you need to move forward. Now, wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so clarifying that, you've got the Empress card twice, right? This is really wonderful. And then you've got the 3 of Water, which is a celebration, right? These are both celebration cards. This is magic. I'm using 2 decks, right? So 2 cards. I shuffle until cards fall out. So 2 cards fell out for this. Know your limitations. Drop some of your bundles and your responsibilities. It's like clean house, right? This can also be emotional baggage too that you're carrying around. It's only a question that you can answer. Is it your emotional baggage that's holding you back? Or is it the fact that you have just taken on too much? You're working too hard, you've got too many things going on, and you haven't delegated? Because this can, look, if you're a manager of people, this can be a micromanaging card where you're not trusting your team can do it. And so you're like, oh no, it's like if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That's, no, don't do it yourself. That's way too much responsibility. It is just dragging you down. Life isn't all about work. It's about enjoying and being creative. So this is what I'm getting. It's time for you to be really creative, Libra. And this is all, and fun. This is oh my God, I'm just getting goosebumps because this is like Leo energy. This is what we're supposed to be doing, especially this month. And we're feeling that energy as this lunar eclipse is going to happen at the end of the month in Leo. And it's in the North Node. So it's like going forward, we need to be heart-centered. We need to be creative. We need to play and have fun. That's all about Leo. That's what we need to be heart-centered, and we need to go forward heart-centered. This is all about celebrating every moment. This is about kicking up off your heels and going out with the girls or going out with the guys. It's like really remembering to have fun. And this is about creative energy. You know, do something creative. I don't know what your creative talents are. Is it painting? Is it, you know, creating something? Is it building something? Is it organize? Whatever your creative organization can be creative too. It's amazing. So whatever really feeds your soul, that's what you need to do. Because all work makes Libra a dull little boy and girl. Sorry, I'm falling out of here. Okay, so, yes, it's wonderful, 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 wonderful messages here. You've got my favorite card came up for you twice, darling. I swear that you need to meditate because you're going to get some brilliant creative ideas. There's downloads available for you, Libra. It's very obvious here. Remember to get a lot of sleep. That's what the download said. Because when you don't sleep and you do too much work like that, you can become ill. So it's about really taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Listen, I read every single comment, and I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Mwah. I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.